I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, and simple because I think a lot of people are underestimating how strong a gorilla is. This fucking refrigerator can weigh from as little as 300 pounds to as much as 430 pounds, and it can lift almost 10 times its own body weight, which is almost equivalent to 20 adult human beings combined. Also, the bite force a gorilla has is absolutely ridiculous, which is about 1,300 pounds per square inch. And finally, a gorilla's skin is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, so punching it would almost do jack shit to it. The question I have is, who the fuck is running up at it first? We as humans can barely get along with one another, and now you're trying to find other competent individuals to see who's willing to go first? Because the first person that runs up at Mr. Gorilla is getting ripped in half, and the other one's probably swung at, which might I also add, gorillas have punches almost as strong as the power of God. So if you don't die, at least one swing will definitely leave you crippled or beyond fucked. A lot of people are saying that their main strategy is to charge the gorilla all at once, but like, you can't. At most, 7 to 10 people can have a turn, and then another wave can attack, and then another wave can attack, and so on. And like I said, it's literally impossible to attack all at once, so when the next wave of men comes in, reality is going to set in as they watch the first few homies get utterly obliterated, adrenaline is going to fade, and the entire strategy that they formed to fight Mr. Gorilla will most likely go out the window in a heartbeat, and more people are either going to back off completely or just shit themselves, or die still fighting. Either way, realistically, seeing another human being get torn apart right in front of you would psychologically mess any person up. The funny thing is, I don't even think the gorilla needs to kill that many people. Just a swing from its humongous arms and fists would be just enough to knock a whole wave of people out all at once, if that doesn't accidentally kill them in the process. Another thing, a lot of people think just because they say they're ready to fight this animal, that 99 others are also ready to fight it too. A lot of people think just because they have a child that they're ready for parenthood. One person said it best, just because you signed up don't mean you're actually ready, because once you see that first volunteer get torn up, ripped apart, Attack on Titan style, fear is going to set in and people are going to start having second thoughts. And who's to say that as you're running up to the gorilla, you trip over your homie's dead body and you fall and get destroyed too? We're humans. We can be clumsy in serious moments. And who's to say that after the gorilla gets a hold of one of the men, he starts using long range attack and starts throwing the other humans at the other humans running at him? What's stopping this motherfucker from using his ultimate where he starts shitting in his hands and throwing it at the other humans charging at him, which would also be another long range attack at his disposal? Once again, just because you signed up doesn't mean you're ready. This argument is literally Madara Uchiha versus the Shinobi Alliance, where you have strong shinobi fighting for their lives against a guy who damn near has every physical advantage on his side, yet still can't be beaten. And there's my answer. I'm picking the gorilla every single time. The only thing, and I mean the only thing, that may give the men the advantage is the fact that gorillas aren't known as high endurance creatures. So there's a chance for the men that the gorilla might take a small break, but what are you going to do when it gets its endurance back then? You still can't damage it. You still can't hurt it. Other than that, y'all are cooked. By the way, I'm gonna also mention that some people actually think they have a fighting chance against a chimpanzee, which is way smaller than a gorilla and is way inferior than a gorilla, which is already a freaking problem by itself for one man. And y'all are talking about 100 men versus a gorilla? Plan as much as you want, but remember, 1, you're barehanded, and 2, you're men. And as a man, we're fucking idiots sometimes. We could discuss a whole war plan a million times to stop a gorilla, and the moment a gorilla rips one of his homies in half, somebody is going to forget the plan halfway through, panic, and most likely either pussy out or die, or both, and the plan is just gonna go to shit and fail altogether. Like I said, we're idiots sometimes, which is why we're having this funny ass discussion right now. Also, it's kind of funny how a lot of people are siding with the 100 men, yet if they accidentally get drafted for this fight in real life and have to find out for themselves, they're going to find out how real this scenario would actually play out in favor of Mr. Gorilla. Congratulations, human number 46, you've been selected to fight George the Silverback Gorilla, and you can't back out of it either. But yeah, I'm picking the gorilla on this one.